Look, I remember All Nations Christian Center. I believe I was baptized in one of the branches, the one in Brixton. Okay, so Lambeth Resource Center. Look at this, look at this. So I just need to go up straight to Tulse Hill. Yeah, it's further away than I thought. So yeah, I'm just gonna go there and take a train and then go back to Sutton. Yes, I was lost. I hope I'm not gonna get lost today. Okay, again. Streatham. Yeah, okay, I definitely need to get going. I love you, Charles. Okay, I rode Max just once. Okay, and then I was able to handle Max, even though other people were mostly unable to handle him. But Charles was my literal favorite. He's a heavy horse. I believe he was a Clydesdale. He was a heavy horse, and I had fun riding him. Okay, and he was quite energetic for his size though, as a heavy horse, you know. He's not a hot blood. He's a heavy horse, a draft horse, I believe. So he was large, but he obviously wasn't. He wasn't like one of the fastest horses. But I loved him. I loved him. I loved him. If you ask me if I want to keep a pet, no, I don't want to keep a pet. I just don't want to keep a pet. I believe in freedom and liberty for the animals. It doesn't mean I'm less accurate than people keep animals. So like I said, for example, my mom has been very wrong about me, even though she was the one keeping me. Yeah. Even though she was the one keeping me, she had kept me for decades, but she was literally wrong about me because I didn't really, you know what, it's the same for like parents. If you believe that parents know all about their children, you're dead wrong, you know, because sometimes the peer literally know more about your children than yourselves. Look. Yeah, after nightfall, foxes can and do come out to scavenge, but obviously this is a high street and it's busy, so I don't think I'm gonna see foxes here. The thing is, my mom's always on guard though. She wouldn't let me out at midnight or something, like before the skies brighten. She wouldn't let me out. But if I went out during those times, I would have been able to observe and film wildlife, you know, the nocturnal wildlife, such as red foxes. Yeah, red foxes come out during the night. Like I saw them during the day, but they are more active when it's dark. Okay, it looks like some kind of fighting dog breed. Hello. Is this super drug? Yeah, I should just keep going, because Tulse Hill is quite a few miles away. You know, I find it funny though. I mean, some dogs, if they are less attached to their owners, they would just look at me, and then they would just stop there and look at me. But then I've seen certain pets, like I said, there's certain pets, especially dogs, especially dogs. Once I caught their attention, they would look at their owners. Yeah, I find it really interesting though. I find it very interesting. You know, the animals, especially pet dogs, they like, especially the ones that are kept on a leash, you know what I'm saying, the city dogs. You know, if they're kept on a leash, I observed this myself, you know, once I caught their attention, they would look at their owners. Like they would literally turn to look at their owners. Yeah, I think they were seeking approval from their owners. It's like, should I interact with this person? Should I communicate with this person? How am I supposed to react to this person? And I find it quite interesting. It's like if you keep animals as pets, like if I kept a pet, the pet was gonna look at me, yeah? The dog's gonna look at me and see, hey, should I interact with this person? How am I supposed to react to this person? I don't know. I think it's funny. I think it's interesting. But also, I think I would prefer not to keep a pet. Yeah, if an animal looks at me and say, hey, how should I interact with this person? I'd be like, I don't know. I leave it to you. I leave it up to you. Right? Animals. Yeah. I don't know who on earth manifested an INTP version of me. It's quite funny though. It's like, how on earth did you get, like, how on earth did you conclude that I were INTP? Because I don't seem to see myself as INTP at all. I don't know. It's kind of odd. It's like, why do you think I'm INTP though? Why do you think I'm INTP? I don't think I've ever scored INTP before in my entire life. I don't even know why people say I'm INTP. Cause people literally had they had given me other ratings, you know. Definitely not INTP. I don't know why. It's like maybe Zhang Wuchen was trying to maybe he was trying to manifest a version of me, but that's not the real me. I don't know why. I don't understand. Like, what kind of self is he trying to manifest for himself? I mean, I don't see him trying to manifest the best self. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to manifest me. Yeah, because if you're gonna talk about specialization, right? You're gonna talk about specialization. Yeah, you should be specialized. Okay, he specializes in what? In manifesting his perfect partner or what have you. That's what he's specializing in, I guess. Yeah, not really. He's not a specialist, cause he's a web celeb, you know. He's a web celeb. He's working as a web celeb under someone else. Okay, I should keep going. All right. He's working as an employee, and then he's a web celeb, but he's trying to manifest me. Is that part of his job? Like, is it part of his job to manifest me and then form a CP with me? I think it's just kind of weird. Like why does it have to be me though? Yeah, I'm just asking, like, why must it be me? Like, why should I out of all people be his target of manifestation, right? Yeah. Does he not realize that I am my own person? He can't just manifest me like I'm his toy or his tool or something. You know, that's what I'm saying. He can't just manifest his own version of me. Yeah. Just like when I'm literally creating, like, I'm creating characters, game characters for myself, like, so that I can dream and be entertained and stuff like that. I don't really expect to control them in real life, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I just want to live my own reality, if you know what I'm saying. I create my own reality and I live my own reality. But people be claiming that I'm wrong and stuff like that. I'm like, how am I wrong? I simply create my own reality. So how could I be wrong if I'm creating my own reality and I stay true to my own reality? Like, why is it wrong? Why is it wrong? Why is it wrong? It is my reality. And then you be like saying, hey, look, you're being selfish and stuff like that. I was like, it is my reality. I told you so. Like, why would anyone not be selfish in his own reality? That's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, why should we not be selfish? Yeah? Why should we not be selfish? Why should we not be selfish? Why? Right? It's my own reality. I am creating my own reality. So, of course, I need to be the best. I need to be invincible and immortal, and I can do whatever I want. I'm free. That's the point. That's why I create my own reality, or else what's the point? If I create my own reality and I be under someone else, what's the point? Yeah, what's the point of me creating my own reality if I were going to be subject to someone else anyway? That's not good. That's no cool. Not cool. Uncool. Very much uncool. Okay, I think I'm reaching the railway station. I'm just telling you, I've literally never, I'm not aware of having been here. Tulse Hill, I mean, at least, I think I probably have passed by this place like 1,000 times or something. But then, I don't know. All right, I wasn't paying attention, because I was supposed to go, if I were to walk from Lambeth North all the way back to Sutton, I believe this might be a landmark. I feel unfamiliar with this place, to be honest, if you ask me. Is this the train station, or should I walk further? I should walk further, right? Yeah. So yeah, I would rather live as a nomad, if you know what I'm saying. I just go wherever I want to go, do whatever I want to do, and then animals and people, I don't know, animals and animals or what have you, just treat me as an animal. We can just be animals together, if you know what I'm saying. So we can live in a symbiotic relationship, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm not that interested in boxing. Yeah. So I got, as you can see, I've got a tent, right? I've got a tent, which means that if anything happens, I can literally just camp out, in the UK, because I've got a tent in Hong Kong, right? So I need a tent everywhere I might settle in. So just in case, I can just go and I can just go and camp out anytime soon, if you know what I'm saying. I'm unbeatable, I'm unbeatable, I'm invincible, I can do whatever I want to do. I create my own reality, and you can't judge my accuracy. You cannot judge my accuracy, because I am the one creating my own reality. I just do whatever I want to do. Right? I just think whatever I want to think. So if I create my own reality, right, I'm not subject to anyone. I am not subject to anyone. I'm not employed under anyone, right? I am free, right? That's the point. I create a world where I'm completely free. I can just do whatever I want to do, right? If you want that world for yourself, you can do it as well. Okay, yeah, it's chaotic, I know. Yes, it is chaotic, but I don't mind. Okay, so that's where the station is. I'm just gonna go in there. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I get to go back home safe.